Hello guys, you are welcome once again to the sysadmin channel. Today's video I'm going to show you the step-by-step guides on how you can install virtual machine on your computer. So after installing this virtual machine on your computer, we are going to set up a Windows 11 on our machine, or likely we install Windows 10 on this our virtual machine. This is one of the hard task when it's come to system administration, but believe me, I'm going to show you the easy step by steps. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also click on bell notification icon so as to get updates anytime I release new video. Thank you. So first thing you will do is you go to the virtual machine workstation website to download the virtual machine professional player. Just google it, download virtual machine workstation. Now this is the official website that you can download the application. Now I already downloaded the application here. So what you are going to do is we have to run the software. Remember, this particular software is a demo, so there are still other version that you can use which they are not demo. Now the one I download is for window. The one I download is for window, so I'm trying to run the software now. I click yes, then the installation process will begin. So this installation is going to take within 2 minutes. The installation will install. So just have 82-bit patience. Now so at this time it will require you to restart your system. So then it is now going to continue the process. So I'm going to restart it now. Now my host computer has just been restarted. Now the next thing here is to reopen the virtual machine workstation. So the VM workstation, you have to relaunch it. So from the menu here we have files, which you can create new virtual machine. You can open new window. So when we say new window, you can see the window is just like a tab here. So now it's just like open a new tab, so we have two new window opened here. So that's what they mean by open window. Then also in edit, you can edit your virtual machine that you already created. You can go into full screen like I just did now. So you can restore it back. From virtual machine to we can install more VMware tools after we have created our virtual machine. So now the next thing we will do now, we create a new virtual machine. So creating a new virtual machine means that we want to install new virtual computer. I mean, we have to install new operating system to it. If you already have it installed already, we come to open. Then if we want to connect to a remote server like something like RDP, then we can input the server name, the username, and the password. So now what we'll be doing here, we'll be creating a new machine. So the recommended one is the typical one. So you click on next. Then remember, we already download our Power ISO. This is where you browse for it. Then you look for the ISO file. I mean the window of the operating system we want to install, which is in form of ISO file. This is the Windows 10 we downloaded from. You must have this one already. and you can download it online, or you can create it from your disk. So I've gotten this already. Open it. It may be any type of operating system you want to use. Now, but if you want to install from disk drive, from your CD-ROM, maybe you have the operating system, you have it on CD, so you can come and click on installer disk. Now, the next thing you do, you click on next. So then, if you don't have it, you can also set up your virtual machine without the operating system. This is the third option. That is, the virtual machine will be created with a blank hard disk. So the machine will be created, but there will be nothing inside the hard disk. So now you click on this installer, then you click on next. So this is the virtual machine name that will represent your PC. Then you click on next again. So here you have to allocate a memory disk. So I'm going to allocate something like 15 gigabyte, because I don't have much space on my host computer. Here you can see I only have 20 gigs. So now you can leave this. You want it to store the virtual disk as a single file, you can click on this. But if you want it to split on multiple file, which is be easier to move the virtual machine to another computer, so you can put on this split, then you click on next. So after you have reviewed this, again, let me go back, and I have to, where I will have to choose select my, there is a, okay, let me continue here. This is the memory disk, right? The hard disk. Then also here you can see he allocate 2 gigabyte memory for it. So what you will do is you can just, let me unmark it and click on finish, so that I can able to edit. There's a place you can edit any configuration you have already done on your computer before. So let it finish creating the disk, so that I can go and extend the 2 gig to like 4 gig RAM, because the total space I have on my computer is 16 gig. So I can extend it to like something like 6 gig. Now I've successfully created the virtual machine on my hosted computer. This is the home. This is the Windows 10. I want to install now. I already create the machine. So now, if you can create more than one machine, so maybe you want to add another operating system, you can still create new virtual machine. So far you have the ISO file of each operating system you want to add, so you can add multiple, and make sure you have the resources. The resources I mean is from the hard disk of your host computer. So because now that I created, before this was it was 20 gig, but after I remove 15 from it, I get approximately 12.5, because I've not installed the operating system, that I'm still getting that. So now if I will be adding another operating system, I will make sure that my host computer is have enough hard disk, so that I can install Windows 10, maybe Windows 11, Windows 8, and other operating system, Linux and others. Now from here now, what I'll be doing here now is I want to extend the RAM space, which is 2 gig. No, what you will do is just edit virtual machine test settings. So when you double click on it, you can easily see the memory allocated. Then you can improve it to use something like 8 gig, 4 gig. You can, the maximum recommended I have now is 16 gig, but now I will put something like 4 or 6 gig. Let me use 6 gig. Now the processor too, you can amend your processor, number of processors to use. So the maximum here is 32. You can say, okay, you want to use 4. Then the hard disk, you can also expand the hard disk if you like. So this is this 15 gig I put when I'm setting up the virtual machine. You can also defrag it. You can come back, and under the advanced option too, you can make the virtual machine hard disk to any of this fashion. So now the next thing here, you can also maybe you want to change where you want to load your operating system. What we choose initially is ISO file, which I have it on my system. But if you change your mind to use a physical drive, which will be maybe from your CD-ROM or your removable disk flash drive, which you have made the operating system a bootable drive, you can choose to use this physical. It can be auto detected, so that anytime you plug in, it will just play from it directly. Then this is your network adapter. You can say, okay, connect at power on. Anytime that you on, your network adapter will be connected automatically. Then you can use the share host IP address, which is the IP address of our host computer here, which is our Windows 11. So also, if you have a particular private network to share, you can add this, or if you have a custom virtual network, you can put it there. So what about the USB? The USB, you can choose which USB you want to assign for your virtual machine. It may be 3.1, which is from my host computer. It can be 2.0 and 1.1. So then the sound card should be auto detected, to detect it from your host computer. Then also the display section to be from the host computer. This is how you can manually amend or extend any configuration you want to assign with your virtual machine. So another option here is general preview from the power, the general. So the GUI's operating system is Microsoft Windows. Then this one, it automatically detected this one, so you don't have to do much thing on this particular section. So now after you done that, just click on OK. But if you want to add another features that is not here, you can click on add. Maybe the floppy, it depends on the what it's present on your host computer. So you can add to all this one. You can easily, maybe you have a serial port to, maybe you want to run a particular program that will require a serial port in your virtual machine. You can just make it enabled. Now just click OK after you have done with this. Then the next thing, you have to power on your virtual machine. So by doing this is powering. Then I can now there are some features you have to press any key to boot from the CD. Now finish installing, you click this. Now let me try and make the view to be full screen. Then so I'm trying to reboot the operating system. Just hold on for some time, and for like 10 seconds it will pick up again, because I didn't click on any key so that it can boot from the CD. That's what caused the issue, but it's not an issue. We have to hold on a little bit. So remember, you didn't see the mouse again. So but if you press Ctrl Alt on your host keyboard, it will show you the mouse so that you can be able to navigate from the host keyboard. Yeah, let me power it off and on it again. Now I've off it again. Then let me power it on again. So now I press any key. now so that it will boot from the Windows 10 ISO file that I've configured for it. So it will take the same time that it normally take to install a new window. So I will have to wait patiently for it to finish updating. But if you already know how to install a new operating system, just skip this stage. And but if you don't know how to install operating system, so I will just advise you to hold on so that you can see the step by step on how you can install Windows 10 on your virtual machine, yeah. So the speed, the fastness of this level depends on the amount of the resources you deploy to your particular virtual machine, like the RAM and the hard disk. Now it has shown us the section where we have to set up our Windows 10 before its installation. This place is where you select your language and then the country format, the time and currency format. Then I will leave this as a United States. This one is your uh, keyboard too. Then you click on next. Then after this, you click on install now. So you have to wait for some time. So for the more. So you accept the license term and service. Then you click on next. Then you click on custom install. So this one has not been allocated, it's an unallocated space. So you have to reallocate it. Then you apply, then OK. So you hold on small for the allocation process to complete. So it depends on the RAM and the depends because this thing is supposed to not be take much time. So that's now you click on next, then the installation process will start. So you have to wait for some time for the stage to complete. So this one is going to count from 0 to 100. So I'm going to hold on now, but if you already know this stage, just fast forward the video or you skip this part. So we are only in 1%. This installation process, what it's doing is trying to copy all this file inside the computer, inside the virtual machine. So, and it will take us up to like maybe 2 to 3 minutes or is 5 minutes here. But you may ask a question that normally when a window is installed, we normally see it inside, let me minimize this, inside local disk. We normally see it inside this local disk. So but what about this virtual machine? Where are we going to see the internal space for it? So yeah, it is a good question. So we want to see the internal space for this, for our virtual machine, so we can see it inside documents. So I mean this disk space. So you go on virtual machine, any virtual operating system that we already installed, you will see them here. This is the Windows 10 that is currently loading. So this is where you are going to see the program file, the window file, after it has installed successfully. Remember, it's still ongoing as I was showing you this place. That's why it's not well arranged, because all the file is still copying. So I can go back to it to see the percent. It's now we are in that 14%. So we have to still wait for some times so that 29% now. We are in 34% now. So after it finished copying all these files, then it will install the features, then it always updates, then we have to finish the setup. We have to finish the setup. So let me skip it so that it will continue to the level that we need it.